4. I need Tanner and Lane, and I need Lee and Russ. I'm going to use Russ. Come here just for a minute. Well, come on around. I want 2 on this side, 1 here and 1 here. I want 1 in the front. Turn around and face that way. I want 1 in the back. I want y'all to pick his chair up. If you drop me. I'll turn around and grab it like that right there. Just reach down. Can you do that? There you go. All right, let's go. Carry me around for a minute. Now look, just go ahead and make a few laps somewhere. I'm not a very heavy dude. But the burden that I place on these guys just to carry me. Keep on. I know it's tough. Russ's neck is getting red. Keep on. The burden that I have put, just what I've just done right there. I'm just one guy, and it takes 4 men, and 4 men have felt the burden of my pain. Keep on, carry me up here. Nobody set me down right here in front. You know? Not as strong as I thought. Easy. Let me down easy, Russ. Oh, I feel like I'm doing a wheelie. Thank you. Tanner, my oldest son there, he's benching 300 pounds. Lane's benching 113.
That's 313.
Lane's benching 250, 260. Russ, I don't know what he benches. Lee, I don't think he can spell bench. I'm sorry, Lee. I love you. Last I checked, I weighed 158 pounds. That chair probably weighs, what do y'all say, 10, 15 maybe? You got 4 men that can do all that, but I just placed a burden. It's not about what they've done, it's how they had to do it. There was a man that was palsy. He looked fine. He could move his arms. He could talk. His mind worked well. But he couldn't get up and move. I want to say this morning, there's a lot of people in that situation. They talk a good game. They look fine. They can move their hands. They can carry on a conversation. But they're palsied in their spirit. They're not able to move. So without any qualifications and without any kind of conditions, Jesus says, he doesn't say, y'all just tore a hole in my roof, guys. He doesn't say, man, y'all brought him all that way. He doesn't even address the men who brought him, but he said, but because he saw their faith. He looks right at the man with a condition. And he says, man, son, listen, this is what Jesus did. He's already called him into the fold. Yes. He didn't say, rise up and walk. Thy sins. Woo! be forgiven. He wasn't qualified to be saved. He didn't have any kind of conditioning things going on. He just had 4 men to believe for him and tear a hole in a roof, carry him on top of it, and lower him down. Wonder how many people depended on you. Can't shout when I'm standing on your foot. That's a hard one, ain't it? I wonder how many's dependent on you. Is God seeing your faith? Your faith. We always say you got to believe. Forget about that for just a minute. Quit wondering what somebody else is doing. Why don't you worry about you? Where's your faith? Paul said it like this. He said, you did run well, but what did hinder you from hearing the truth? What's that place in your life that stopped you? What's that place in your life that messed you up? See, if you really stop and look at it, because what messed us up was we just blow it out to this big, huge problem, but if we go back, there's probably a little twig there. Probably wasn't much of nothing. Wasn't much of nothing. There's a lot of people's healing dependent on you. Because here's the fact. Jesus already did it. You are not going to come to church and convince Jesus that he needs to heal him. He already did. Oh, that's pretty good back there, lady. You ain't going to come in here and beg God and convince God and plead and tell God this is what to convince him to heal somebody, because he already did it over 2,000 years ago. What they need is somebody with some faith and get up and pick them up and move on and get them to the house of God.